आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
The secular lobby keeps talking about Dharmasthala. There was a shocking allegation there, which triggered an investigation. A former sanitation worker claimed that over 17 years, he was forced to secretly bury hundreds of bodies, many of them of women and children. And there were serious allegations. There's been an investigation going on in Dharmasthala, a very important religious place for the Hindu community in Karnataka and across the country. But there is no concrete evidence to back the allegations of mass burials. So was this a conspiracy to defame the holy pilgrimage site and hurt Hindu sentiments once again? Here it is.
Dharmasthala in Karnataka is known for its centuries-old Manjunatha temple, packed with thousands of devotees every single day. But now the same place finds itself at the center of national attention, with serious allegations of mass burials near the Netravati river and deep inside the forests. An unidentified complainant alleged that he was forced to bury and cremate hundreds of bodies, mostly of women and minors, many showing signs of sexual assault, allegedly buried between 1998 and 2014. Now the SIT's operation at the 13th identified location in Dharmasthala, linked to claims that multiple bodies were buried there, ended without any findings. The SIT used 2 earth movers to excavate an area 18 feet deep and 25 feet wide, removing over 20 tons of soil, but could not retrieve anything.
मास्क मैन ने बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट में था ये 13th पॉइंट में कुछ तो मिलेगा बोल के एससीटी ऑफिसर के सामने उन्होंने बताया था। इसका वजह से 13th पॉइंट से कल 2 दिन से इधर एक्सकवेशन का काम चल रहा है, लेकिन आज भी वही पॉइंट में एक्सकवेशन किया, लगभग 18 फीट अंदर जाके उधर चेक किया तो उधर कुछ भी नहीं मिला है। अभी एससीटी लोग ने अभी कंक्लूजन को, ये पॉइंट का कंक्लूजन को आ चुका है। ये पूरा मिट्टी को क्लोज करके इधर का एक्सकवेशन का इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए आज के लिए क्लोज करने के लिए वो लोग अभी फाइनलाइज कर दिया है।
Amid ongoing excavations, swirling allegations and an intense investigation, the Karnataka Assembly erupted in heated exchanges during 0 hour yesterday.
Who is directing him?
BJP questions Congress over government's intention behind the investigation, citing alleged attacks on Hindu religious places. Karnataka Home Minister G. Parameshwara's reply further fueled the fire. BJP has been alleging that the local police could have handled the issue, but the SIT was formed under the pressure from left groups.
ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳವನ್ನು ಕೇಂದ್ರವಾಗಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಅಸಹಜ ಸಾವಿನ ಕುರಿತಂತೆ SIT ತನಿಖೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಇದರ ಕುರಿತಂತೆ ಸತ್ಯಾಸತ್ಯತೆಗಳು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ದು ಯಾರ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಭಿನ್ನಾಭಿಪ್ರಾಯಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ತನಿಖೆಯ ನೆಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೂ ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಅವಹೇಳನ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳು ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಕಳೆದ ಕೆಲವು ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ನಡೀತಾನೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಜಾಲತಾಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಲವರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಹೇಳಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಇಡೀ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳವನ್ನು ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರವೃತ್ತಿ ಬೆಳೆದಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ನಂಬಿಕೆಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ, ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಘಾತವನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಿದೆ.
Devotees allege the episode is an attempt to tarnish the image of the temple town and hurt Hindu sentiments. The SIT is about to submit a report. The wild goose chase till now has not found anything to back the whistleblower's claims. Are the critics right then that the whole shindig was an attempt to malign Hindus in the eyes of the world?
Increasingly more people are feeling that because there isn't any of this evidence, I mean, you made a huge allegation, you had huge allegations against a Hindu religious site, which is very important. Now, there are one or two bone fragments which have been found, but all the claims that there are hundreds of bodies buried there's no evidence. This man brings a skull with him, and then he says there are hundreds of skulls. I have a memory of every burial, every vehicle number, everything. Now he's going around, the whole state machinery is going with him to find the bodies. There are nothing found. So I would like to know first from Y. Bharat Reddy, Dr. Y. Bharat Shetty, member of the Karnataka Legislative Assembly. What is going on here? On the basis of Dharmasthala, there has been such a campaign against Hindus, Hindu temples and Hindu sentiments, but there is no clear evidence which has emerged so far.
So we are feeling that there's a whole conspiracy to tarnish the name of Dharmasthala. See, when the SIT was, when people asked Sidramaya to form an SIT on 19th, he completely told that, no chance, I won't do an SIT. Then within 24 hours, they announced the SIT. When we asked the district minister, Mr. Dinesh Gundrav, how come you have announced an SIT? Though we welcome the SIT, let the investigation go on, but the way in which the SIT was formed causes some of us to doubt, because this minister tells us the SIT was formed under duress because of pressure from leftist elements. This is his word. The minister goes ahead and tells this is due to the pressure from leftist elements. We want to know who are these leftist elements, under whose pressure they have announced the SIT. We'd like to know that. And this person, who is claiming to have buried all these things,
there have been
every day he comes in the morning and he's not taken into custody. He's not in the custody. He'll come in the morning, evening they'll let him go, he stays somewhere, and then again he comes back. This thing is going on since few days. They have been digging around all the places, they're not getting anything. But there are some social media handles which are right, left and center are telling as if Dharmasthala is a place where murders are happening, where rapes are happening. Channels like Al Jazeera, who are no way connected to this. People in Pakistan, channels
they
in
have
Pakistan,
happened.
Channels in BBC are talking about this. So we know
This is very sad. This is indeed very sad. Because I had a Pakistani who came on my program, Ratan Sharda, a few days back, and when I asked him about Pakistan's support to terrorism, he said, in your country, you see what is happening in Dharmasthala. And I said, there is no evidence in Dharmasthala. So the Pakistanis are using this. And I'll tell you, they said now at this spot, if we dig, we will find human remains. They are digging. They are using high-level technology also, Ratan Sharda, like some radars, which can look at hundreds of meters under the soil. On the sixth spot, they found one or two bone fragments. Otherwise, nothing has been found. Now, the person who they are following, this is a masked man who goes around saying, no, the mask, every day he finds a new place.
Pakistan has nothing to do with this.
I am asking you if it's a hoax. Dharmasthala hoax, hashtag.
Women, I have a list of them.
No, but Dharmasthala was a hoax. Did you want to...
I have a list of women.
Who are you to come here and keep disturbing people? Can't you debate properly?
Mr. Razak.
You are the one who are secretly laughing.
Mr. Razak, Mr. Razak, Dharmasthala is one of the holiest sites for Hindus in Karnataka.
Patience to listen to
You are making all kinds of allegations, but there is nothing to back it up.
The whole state stands with Dharmasthala. Nobody is pointing a finger at Dharmasthala. Please understand.
No, but there is an attempt to link a crime to a temple town.
We want justice for Ananya, Padmalata, Vedavalli, Yamuna, all these women just went to college, did not come back home.
Who is this masked man?
Ratan Sharda is on the debate. Ratan Sharda.
How can you make people run around for days together and there is nothing to show? You would have found a whole archaeological site that we are digging. A one-man claims, I have dug so many graves, and that you require cranes walk for days together, and this one man says that I have put so many bodies in the grave. Can you believe that? And you come here to argue? It is under a clear case of defamation of Hindu religion. It is the anti-Hindu ecosystem which will keep on defaming Hindus. Do you remember Shankaracharya was picked up on Diwali during his meditation on the Chalda murder? Nothing was proven. A Seemanand was picked up from his jungles, putting a blame on him for terror. He was released. So you have this Padmanabh Swami temple being targeted for the money it has, funds it has. You have people.
No, I'll tell you. There is something very suspicious happening, which is why people are calling out the hoax. And maybe it is important, Radha Kwanmin, maybe it is important for those
of Congress.
Yes, some people, people are saying some digital websites were paid off by the Congress. I don't know. I have no proof. It must be investigated. But the fact is, I'll tell you, there's a spot number 11. There's a spot number 11 where the investigation took a bizarre turn. During the search, in the middle of the search, this masked witness halted the team saying, I'm confused. And then he slipped into the bushes saying, I want to use the washroom. Minutes later, reduce his volume. I want two people on the screen. He emerged to lead the SIT to a nearby location, pointing to a skeleton that is in plain sight, and saying, this is the skeleton I buried 15 years ago. This claim collapsed because there was basic logic. How can a body buried for over a decade lie above the ground? Skeletons cannot move. The discovery exchange triggered a sharp exchange within the SIT, and the site was immediately classified as 11A, further muddying the already dubious testimony of the witness. Every morning, all of Karnataka on television watches this masked man take a group of people to different spots, and every day they say, we found nothing. Excavation at 13, they kept digging up to 13 feet and 15 feet. I'll tell you what they found. They found a water stream. This has to stop. You want to defame Hindus?
Arnab, this is so ridiculous.
It's
so
just
horrible.
unbelievable.
They're trying to defame a 800-year-old institution which has 21 generations serving it without a single scandal, without any issue.
And now they are saying,
skeletons claiming it is correct.
No, now they are saying that we were under pressure.
Around in a wild goose chase.
Now they are saying we were under pressure from left-wing people.
Left-wing people have no mind. At least you have some mind. These people have some mind. Karnataka government has some mind. They know the Hindu mind. But no, they are so consumed by anti-Hindu thinking that they will create anything to create distrust about his dharmic society. And they will try to frame anybody that's possible. As I said, you dig so much of space, you can find anything there. Still you found nothing. And here you are shamelessly defending those people who come on the other side of the panel and claiming that it's correct. For days together, nothing comes out. This fellow comes every day, makes a joke, cuts a joke with the people, SIT like a fool.
This has to stop, I think. Yeah, Akhil.
Without any evidence, 20 feet you dig for a skeleton. Who put it there?
Let's hear Akhil.
What is in Superman there?
Arnab, you said Farid cannot move. And today Rahul Gandhi had tea with 15 people who were declared dead by the Election Commission of India. So when the dead can have tea with Rahul Gandhi, the buried also can move. Number one. Number two.
He'll bring election.
See, I don't know what is the problem of RSS.
About defamation.
I don't know what is the problem of RSS. See, Siddharamaiah said, when there was an allegation, Siddharamaiah said we will not go for SIT. They had a problem. Now when Parameswara says there is a SIT, they have a problem. So you want a media trial or you want a SIT probe? So if the truth comes out, fine. If they buried, you don't find skeletons, that is fine. But the point is, Rahul Gandhi today had tea with 15 people who have been declared dead by Election Commission. And Ganesh Kumar Gupta.
Digging the ground. And you will say it's okay.
Kumar Gupta has declared 15 people dead. And those 15 people had tea with Rahul Gandhi
in the debate for Dharmasthala, not for Rahul Gandhi. आप सेल्समैन करिए राहुल गांधी का यहाँ के डिबेट को खराब मत करिए यहाँ हिंदुओं का खून चल रहा है या हिंदुओं का तमाशा हो रहा है और आप राहुल गांधी को ला रहे हैं क्योंकि आपका हिंदुओं की इज्जत नहीं है आपको मंदिरों की इज्जत नहीं है आपको किसी धर्म स्थान की इज्जत नहीं है इसलिए राहुल गांधी को घसीट रहे इसके अंदर राहुल गांधी ने बोला धर्मस्थल के बारे में कुछ राहुल गांधी said anything about Dharmasthala? Tweet about what is happening there, injustice to the people there. He has not said anything, but you'll come here and pontificate to Rahul Gandhi.
आप हिंदू हैं?
हूँ मैं। आप हो
अगर
क्या?
आप हिंदू हैं तो ये
आप हो
बताइए,
क्या? आप धर्मस्थल का इंसल्ट हो रहा है। आप राहुल गांधी को डिबेट जीत रहे हो।
अग्नि के
ये आपकी
फेरे
डिबेट
लेने
का
के
स्किल
बाद
है।
बीवी को
ये
छोड़ा
आपका
जाता
डिबेट
है।
का स्टैंडर्ड है। आप डिबेट छोड़ के
शारदा
राहुल गांधी को ला रहे हो क्योंकि उसको
शारदा
कुछ
साहब,
नहीं
ये
रहा।
बताइए,
No, but
सनातन
where is the
धर्म में
evidence? One minute.
अग्नि
You
के
will
साथ
realize,
फेरे
you
लेने
will
के
agree
बाद
with
बीवी
me.
को छोड़ा जाता है क्या?
You will agree with me. One
आप
minute.
कैसे
Akhil, thank you. Razak,
आप
you will
कैसे
agree with me
सनातनी
that
मैं
if
हूँ
there is no
सनातनी।
evidence, this was a hoax.
साधु मार दिए थे
अरे
गौ
Now you can't keep digging.
इन्होंने अयोध्या में सैकड़ों साधु मार दिए थे।
Razak, if there's no evidence, it's a hoax. Do you agree?
We have found human
Razak
bones.
and Bharat Shetty.
Arnab ji, we have found bones.
No, you've gone to 100 places. You found 2-3
Arnab, at
fragments
point
of
number
bones. You
6,
go
we
anywhere,
have
you'll do
found
that.
bones. Point number 1,
Bharat
we have
Shetty.
found the red blouse.
Sir, listen.
He says he has
When-
found few bones.
The Superintendent of Police, the Superintendent of Police has applied in the court
Ravi
for
Pujari,
doing
Gopal
narco analysis
Krishna,
of this
Varisha,
person who's
Prashant,
claimed to have buried all those bodies.
Madiwal, all these
It was
people
coming
killed.
in the court for a hearing on Monday. Sunday, suddenly SIT is announced. Sunday, suddenly the SIT is announced. Otherwise, the narco analysis test of this person would have been done because the Superintendent of Police has applied for it. The hearing was coming in the court.
I think we must have an
Suddenly the-
investigation, Mr. Shetty, into the allegations themselves.
Bharat,
And the people
whatever
making
it
the
is,
allegations.
let
At
there
9
be a
o'clock
fair
tonight,
vote.
viewers, there's a huge political face-off over the voter rolls. And will Sonia Gandhi respond to allegations made against her on her name appearing on a voter roll when she was still a citizen of Italy? Big controversy, not to be missed when I'm back.
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला।
सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल्दी और जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप